Welcome to this video, guys. So this is going to be a quick video, straight to the point. I'm going to literally share the most important lessons I've learned as an online business owner over the past 3 years, so you don't have to go through it in the hard way. So I'm just going to save you 3 years of fuck-ups with these lessons. Make sure to take a pen, take a, I don't know, a notebook or whatever, and start taking some serious notes. So first thing first, I made a list, of course, so I don't forget anything, of what has been the most key points or key moments that have helped me generate money online for the first time and continuously, of course. First thing first, lesson number 1, it gets easier, guys. So you might think, but what after I get the first client? For example, you take $1,000 from the first client or $500, and you might think, how the fuck I'm supposed to go do $10,000 from that? I mean, you may be putting too much effort in that client, and you might be thinking, I'm putting literally like, let's say, 4 hours of my day to this client. How I'm going to scale? That's not the problem, guys. The real problem is getting clients. So if you already have a client, it's good because you have a client, right? So I thought the same way, I was thinking it gets harder, but it doesn't. Believe me, you can literally use a client as a testimonial when outreaching, and it will be way easier to land a second client. Listen to this carefully. It will be way easier to land your second client if you already have a client you're doing a good job for. So let's say you don't have time to do all the job or whatever you're doing for that client, for another client. You have no time. Hire someone. You can literally go on LinkedIn and hire someone to do all the work for you. So you just have to get clients. So that's not the case. After you get your first client, after you get some money rolling in, it gets very, very easy. The hardest part is to get this going, because after you build some momentum, everything starts to click. More collaborations or more clients start coming at you, or you start getting more response from clients, from other people you are outreaching. So it literally gets easier. Then it just becomes a numbers game from now on. So remember that it gets easier. Don't panic. Just the hardest part, in my humble opinion, the hardest part for me personally was to get my ever first client to pay me $200. That was my first client. It literally paid me $200, and I was more than happy with that, because I didn't have any client, and still I managed to scale very fast. That's why I'm saying it gets easier, guys. Just get your first client there. After there, it gets easier. Second one, the second lesson. Client results advertise themselves. As I said previously, when you have a client, it becomes much easier, because if you have client results on your outreach, for example, you are outreaching on emails, and if you mention your other clients, you are more likely to get a response. You will start getting more response. You will start getting more people to believe in you, especially if you have a video testimonial. For example, a client you have done work for that has made a video for you personally, mentioning your name and how good you are. And if you already have a client, and let's say things are not going that well with him, maybe he's not paying you enough or something like that, what can you do? Just get them a testimonial, a video testimonial. So let's say you lose that client, and if you already have a testimonial, you will have it much easier to get a new client from that. So you don't remain with no clients in the end. So remember, if you already have a client you're doing a good job for, take a testimonial from them. Tell them to shoot a video, 30 seconds video. That's it. Now, the third one, pay for shortcuts, mentors. This is very important, guys. I'm continuously searching for new mentors for me to take my business in the next level. I don't care about money anymore. It has become a numbers game, because I'm looking for new systems. I'm looking for new knowledge to help me go to the next level. I don't care how much it costs, because it will save me so much time. I have tried to figure out everything by myself for years now, and nothing ever worked. Even if it started working, I literally started getting my first results after 2 or 3 years. Do you want to spend 3 years of your time just looking to fix or to find your ways by yourself? No, don't do that. It's not just about knowledge sometimes. It's also about getting a connection with that mentor. Recently, I bought someone course, and it was pretty valuable. And I outreached him because it was literally very valuable for me. I bought his course. I started seeing more results, and I was kind of moving to the next level with my business. And I said, hey, I bought your course, it's amazing, you post amazing contents, blah blah blah, validating him, of course, so I can get a response, because he doesn't know me. And I said, your course has been literally a life-changing opportunity for my business, because I was stuck. I was literally struggling to scale, to make more money. And it was like it was like thinking like this, the missing puzzle, for me to go to the next level. And even if I tried by myself, it would take a lot of time. And he was more happy than his course helped me, because they want to help people. And what he did, he followed me back and gave me a lot of new feedback. I told him how my situation is, and I got real-time feedback from him, giving me tips. And he also followed me back. I started sharing conversation with him, and he literally became my friend. That's how good it is to pay for mentors, because mentors are the shortcut, guys. If you want to succeed faster or progress faster, you need to get a mentor. Remember that. People connect with people and do business with people they like. So this is very important, guys. This is actually one of the biggest mistakes I make in my early beginnings, because I thought, if I constantly create content and provide value, people are going to buy something from me or are going to work with me. No, it doesn't work like that, guys, because, as I said, people connect with people. People just don't buy products from, let's say, a faceless page. Let's say you have to offer a service. Why would they work with someone they don't know who's hiding behind a link page? Why would they do that? So remember, guys, people work with people. People connect with people. In order to, let's say, me personally, I don't want to work with people I don't like. You outreach me, let's say, you outreach me. I see your profile, I see your portfolio, etc. And I like it. You seem like a good guy to work with, or you know what you're doing. Let's say you're an video editor. If I see you're a skilled video editor, that's not enough for me to work with you. I need to know more about you. So let's say if I like your work, I'm going to reply to you. What are your rates, or blah 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 blah, whatever. And I'm going to schedule a meeting with you. I'll see how you talk. I'll see what are your, how friendly you are, how positive, how, I'm going to see you as a person. I want to connect with you, because you who want to work with me have to know my mission, have to believe in my mission. Also, you may have seen all companies, let's say, that have a section of our mission in their website or in their social media. What is our mission? Why would they put that? They put that our mission to connect with companies who share the same values and the same mission as they do. So guys, it is very, very important. Your skills are not everything. The way you connect with people, the way businesses connect with businesses matters a lot. So remember this. Let's say you are starting creating content. Don't stay hidden, because people want to see you. They take your knowledge, of course, through your contents, but in the end of the day, they want to see more of you. They want to see the real who's the person who's providing so much value to them. They want to see what's happening in your daily life, because it's not all about the value sometimes, guys. It's about connecting with that person more personally. That's the thing. So remember, people connect with people and do business with people they like. The next one. Money on business is like water. So think it like this. If you don't drink water, what happens? You die, right? Because it's essential for a living, of course. The same thing is for business. You may have, let's say, your engineering team, right? You may have, let's say, your accountant team, right? You might have your management team, right? But if you don't have marketing, if you don't have selling, if there is no money coming into your business is going to fail. So basically, money coming into your business is your water. First of all, the first thing you have to always make sure is are you getting money in your business so you can take care about the other stuff? Because if you're not, you have a massive problem. Because if there's no money in, how are you going to pay the bills? How are you going to pay the employees? How is everything going to work? Nothing is going to work if you don't have money in. So you need to primarily focus on getting more money, getting new clients, selling more. You have to treat marketing like a king, because it's literally the most important aspect of your business, whatever business it is. Keep that in mind. The next one, aim way too high. This is very important, guys. I'm going to tell you a personal story that has happened to me in my personal journey, of course. So back, I think 13 or 14 months ago, when I started making some good money, I was doing good money. I can't say good money, $1,000, but it was good because I wasn't doing any other money from social media. So $1,000 only from social media. I was about to quit my job, so I thought it's not that bad, just to live, of course. And I remember saying to my friends, in 2024, I'm going to surpass 20K a month. I mean, I was a little bit delusional, I accept that, and they said, no, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. And I said, watch me do that. Watch me try and achieve that. And I remember 3 months later, I made I think it was $5,000 in a single month. And that was a massive progress. Because more you aim, guys, more you are going to achieve. Let's say, you know what? Fuck my story. We're going to take this analogy. I didn't achieve 20K a month. But I achieved 10K. So this makes my point. If you aim for the stars, for example, for 20K, you'll go to the moon. you'll go to 10k. So I was literally aiming way too big, and subconsciously I managed to go to 10k just by aiming way too high. Imagine if I aimed like 10k, I would go to 5k or lower, because that was the limit I set to myself. If you set limits, way too high, you are going to get somewhere. If it's 1 million, let's say you say I'm going to make 1 million a month, and you go 20k a month, if you set the limit 20k, you are going to go way lower. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me it perfectly does. You think it like this. Another analogy you can think this of. When you were in college, let's say, we have seen all kind of persons of college, of course, those who want just to pass the exam, those who want to get good grades. Let's say the one who wants to get good grades, they were aiming, let's say, for example, the maximum grade here where I live or where I studied was 10. The minimum was 4, not passing the exam. So let's say people who were aiming for 10 had it very easy to just pass, to take a 5 to pass the exam, and those who were aiming for a 5 had it very hard to pass the exam. Why this happens? It all comes down on how we think about things, guys, because I used to have this mindset always. Let's say I didn't study, for example, and I would say to everyone around me, I'm going to take an 8 or 9, or I'm going to take a 10. I didn't know anything. I didn't even study. But just saying that started, subconsciously making me think that I already have passed. I'm just going to get a good grade, and that it might sound weird, but it literally pushed me to take a better grade than a 5. So I passed the exam. I passed the exams effortlessly. Let's say I took 5 without even studies, because I was not aiming for a 5. I was aiming way more, let's say for 8 and for a 9. And 5, it just appeared magically. I don't know, my efforts were bigger, or I copied more. I don't know what happened. But this is very true, guys. If you aim a lot, you are going to get somewhere. Let's say you aim for here, you are here. If you aim to go here, you are going to get here. And if you aim to go here, you are going to get lower. Remember that. Always aim high. Now the next one. Get feedback by uninformed people. This is very important, guys. So one thing I used to do, so my girlfriend doesn't know too much about internet stuff or make money online, so I thought, what can I do? Who can I ask? Because I needed someone to view my business as a consumer, of course, from the customer eye. I needed someone, so I thought, why not asking her to give me some feedback? How she sees my work, how she sees my offers I do, how she's looking to everything. And she said, it has too much text. Your website has too much text, it's confusing, or I don't understand what is your offer, what you're offering. And that gave me all the feedback I needed. I got all the feedback I needed to improve. Because in my eye, from my personal point of view, I couldn't realize all these mistakes, because I may be more informed, but my potential customer is not. So you need to always ask. It doesn't need to ask people for feedback, of course, but it doesn't need all to be your girlfriend. It can be your mom. You can ask your mom. Go to your website, you're selling something, and say, do you understand what's here? And she'll say, no. Why don't you understand? What don't you understand exactly? this. Do you see? I'm offering something, mom. Do you see where can you buy that? No, I don't. It's confusing. Or there's the feedback you need. There's a lot of feedback you can get from these people. So always keep in mind to ask uninformed people for feedback, because if you can manage to make uninformed people to understand, imagine uninformed people how easily can understand whatever you are offering. So keep that in mind. Always seek feedback from uninformed people. Next one, outreach is king. This is very important, guys. I used to think, I've set up my portfolio, I've set up, the system things, but where are the clients? Why is no one working with me? Why are not people, coming to my door and knocking to my door to come and work with me? Guess what? It doesn't work like that. If they don't see you somewhere, let's say you don't have a personal brand, you are not social media talking or sharing or selling something or whatever, showcasing whatever you are doing. If you are not somewhere who they can outreach or view your work, or if you are not somewhere getting attention, you have to outreach. You have to outreach even if you're getting attention, but let's say you are not getting no attention. Remember, you have to go and outreach people, because I used to think like I was outreaching, let's say 3 or 4 businesses or companies a day, and I was thinking, I've been trying way too hard over the past month. Why I'm not getting a response? Why is this happening? It happens, guys, because I'm sorry, but I'm going to be brutally honest. You, as a beginner, don't matter to them. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck if you have written to them, if you have outreached to them, if your offer, your email or your offer is not on point and you do not have client results, you are more likely to get ignored. So in the beginning, when you're just starting out, it's a numbers game, guys. You have to be ruthless on your outreach. You have to be aggressive. Just outreach people, send DMs, outreach, how can I help? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I've been looking through your profile. Your work is amazing. Or you can start creating friendship, or you can do cold outreach, whatever. You can, as I said, you can try to get in conversation, a warm outreach, love your work, blah, 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 blah. Don't pitch them directly. This is a warm outreach, but in most cases, as a beginner, you are going to go all in cold outreach. So outreach is just a numbers game. Remember, every no you get is a step closer to yes. I didn't remember this quote very much because I wanted to say, that's why I saw there. But remember, every no is a step closer to a yes, because you might not get a response from, let's say, 100 emails you have sent, but in the 101 email you might get that response. And remember, keep outreaching, because you are going to get that yes, because it's a numbers game. Even if you don't get no response, you are going to improve. You will think, something's wrong with my outreach, something's wrong with my email, I have to change something. So you're going to change something, you are going to improve, you are going to get a response. So that's how it goes. Trust the process, guys. Now, the last one, the 8-1. Build your personal brands, numbers. Now, guys, I'm very, how do we say? I'm very sad to say that, but numbers matter a lot. Your number of followers matters, guys. I don't like this thing. But this is how it works. People are going to judge you based on the number of your followers, based on your profile picture, based on your contents, based on everything. People and companies are going to judge you as a person and your work just based on that. Because it's the first impression, guys. So you need to make sure to build a personal brand where they can look up to you. Let's say you are a programmer or video editor or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's say you are a video editor, let's take this example. So you offer video editing services. Of course, what else can you do? And you'll outreach me, for example, and say, hey Fabian, I loved your work and blah 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 blah, and I see that something's missing in your content and I can, edit your videos in a perfect format or blah 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 blah. And I'll see your messages, because everyone sees all their messages requests, guys. They don't see because of you, they want to see your outreach. They see because they want to see if there's an opportunity for them. Trust me, all the influencers, all the creators, all the businesses open their DMs or emails, not for you, but they want to see if there's an opportunity for them. So as I said, I open your message. I like your message. I like how have you structured everything on your outreach, let's say. And I visit your profile, of course, or a link or whatever. Let's say you're outreaching me on email. I'm going to see your link. You've put it there, if you have put it a link. And I'm going to see your profile picture, how many followers. I'm going to see that, because if you're following 7,000 people and you have 100 followers, I'm not going to work with you. I'm sorry. That's a big red flag for me. I just don't understand the idea why would people follow, for example, that many people. They're just small things, but turn off someone. If you don't have some decent number of followers, if you don't have an organized profile for yourself, because you're going to edit videos for me, a bigger creator, how I'm going to entrust you this process to you if you have a very shitty profile for yourself? If you don't have a good profile picture, if you are just a dim page, I'm not going to trust you. I need to see your face. Who are you? What you do? If you don't have a structured Instagram bio, and if you don't have crazy edits for yourself in your profile, I'm not going to work with you. That's how it is. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. That's how it works. That's why you need to have some kind of online presence. I'm not saying you need to have $100,000. Of course not. At least have 1,000 followers. Post daily. When I visit your profile, so I can see your work. And it's testimonial. Put on highlights. Put the link. Customize a good bio, a good profile picture. If you can, buy a verification badge. If everything is structured, I'm more likely to work with you. You have, an aesthetic personal brand, or a personal brand that I can entrust, that I can see and think, he's aesthetic, let's give him a try. Or he posts content, he's consistent on what he does, he puts highlight, he has clients, or he's working, he's trying. Even if you don't have any clients, if you do good video edits on your profile, if I see good video edits and you are a real person, you are showing yourself, you are constantly posting, as I said, you have built a good profile, a good looking personal brand, I'm going to work with you. I don't care if you have worked with other people, if I see you can do a good job. So remember, guys, having, as I said, you don't need 100,000 followers. You just need 1,000 followers. You literally don't need a massive personal brand. You just need a micro personal brand showing that you are a trustworthy person, an authentic one, You have client results if you have, of course. You tell exactly what you do in your bio, and you do for yourself whatever you're offering. Because if you say to me again, I don't know why this video is getting this long, but there are a lot to share, literally. Let's say you say to me, I want to edit your videos, and I visit your profile and you have no videos posted, or you have some stupid videos posted, like some shitty edits. Why? What's that? So make sure to make a good looking profile because people will judge you by its cover, especially in business, because that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. And the last one is being authentic. This is very important, guys. People have this skill, are born with these skills to realize if someone is being real or if someone is not being real, is faking whatever he's doing. So for the long term, as a person who's trying to hustle or to build his online presence, always remember to be authentic. Show who you truly are. People are going to appreciate that more than you trying to be someone who you are not. People love you to be authentic. Show your true self. Let's say I'm filming this video in my house now. Yeah, that's it. That's my house. I'm here now. I'm working here. What's the problem? Don't always be real, guys, because in a world that's full of fake people, not non-authentic people, people who are just constantly trying to lie, to cheat, to steal, to not be themselves. Being yourself is really attractive. I'll appreciate me personally. I'll appreciate you more saying to me that I have never worked with the clients, but I'm willing to work very hard to make with this work for both of us, because I want to have some clients' results and I want to build my reputation around it. I'll accept that. I'll definitely accept that. Then if you say to me, I'm a video editor, or let's say I'm a copywriter, because these are the two most kind of people how to reach me the most, will say to me, I've worked with this guy or this big company or this guy, and when I look in your profile or your portfolio, I can see you suck and you are a complete bullshitter, liar. You have never worked with a client. You're just pretending, saying me big names so I can, get a response, give you a response like, oh my god, no way you've worked with this, let's just start working. No, it doesn't work like that. All people do the research about you, so make sure to be real, share your journey. Let's say you are in the beginning of journey. I'm also in my beginnings. I can say I've achieved the best yet. No, I'm on my way to achieve more, of course. Share your journey. Share. If you are level 1, share. This is day 1 of trying to get my first client, or trying to upload my first ever YouTube video, or this is day 1 of posting Instagram tips, or whatever. Just be real, who you are, what you offer, what are your core values, because this is your story, your personal story, your journey, your authenticity is going to build your personal brand. Remember this, guys. So yeah, I think it's been too long. This is it. I think there's nothing left for now. I'm going to upload more YouTube videos soon, of course. Make sure to hit that like button, to subscribe, to comment your thoughts. This is just a simple video. I'm also just getting started with YouTube, sharing my knowledge, all the things I've learned from growing my personal brand to over 200,000 followers and working with over 30 AI and tech companies right now, and consistently generating over 10k a month. So yeah, I think that's it. more videos will come. I will shoot more videos soon. So yeah, thanks for watching.